Hello, 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 everyone, and welcome to your reading for the week of December 9th through the 15th, 2024. But know that if you are coming across this at a later date, you are definitely still in the right place. My name is Christy, and it is my pleasure to be doing this reading for you this week. But as with all readings, take what serves you well and just let go of the rest. One of the most comforting things about being human is that we have free will choice. So no matter what messages Spirit has for us this week, we always have the power to change them. All right, so this week I will start with an Oracle of the Fairies card, followed by a messages from the mermaids card, and then we will consult our friends at the tarot, in the tarot, for a past, present, and future reading. All right, I have already shuffled and meditated upon the cards, and now we will be finding out what guidance do the fairies, whoops, there it is, have for the collective this week. One of my favorite things, and it is light. It is light. I'm going to read the card in a second, but the first things that step out for me is how much heart chakra energy there is in this card. We've got the pinks and the greens of energy going out and energy coming in, and this light this week will come from the heart, okay? It will come from straight from there. Let's see what we've got here. The Fairy Queen of Light comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Even the slightest sliver of light will penetrate the darkness, and isn't that gorgeous? So, okay, so light is with us this week as a collective, which is fantastic because, well, I live in the Northern Hemisphere, right? And the days are getting shorter and shorter. Where I live, it starts to get dark right now around 4:00 p.m. and then goes all the way until like 7 or 8 a.m. So we're only looking at like 8 hours of sunlight. But that doesn't matter. We have other ways of finding light, especially from within. Okay, and the mermaids, we have, oh, this came up for the manifestor reading as well, is mystery. Okay, so there's a little mystery this week. And you know, there's a lot going on in December for a lot of people, right? There's lots of socializing, and I don't mind a good mystery, you know, like there's a little intrigue, there's a little, you know, we can't possibly know everything that's going to happen, right? We can't do that. So when we embrace the idea of mystery, and knowing that this week the mystery is coming from a place of light, we can have fun with it and feel confident, right? We can feel confident in how the mystery will roll out. Oh, I can't wait to see what the tarot has to say. Alrighty, so past, present, future for our collective. All right. Okay. All right, here we go. The past, we have the Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Seven of Cups is such a fascinating card because it's kind of like being spoiled for choice, right? So sometimes we are, overridden with so many possible choices. And it's interesting because there's lots of different depictions here, right? We've got like a head, we've got we've got a snake, we've got a dragon, we've got a wreath of victory, we've got jewels, we've got there's all these different things. And so it's like it can be a lot, like when you have to make a lot of choices. So we're coming out of a time in the past where there's just been like so much going on and it's been difficult to choose. Okay, so there's been this there's maybe been a bit of indecision in the past. This is actually very true for me. Okay, anyways, in the past week in particular, right? Where there's just been like, I just don't know what to do. Right? The feeling of I just don't know what to do has been very strong in the recent past, I'm saying. I'm definitely picking up that this was the recent past, like within the last month, maybe within the last week for you. Okay, so not knowing what to do and where to go. However, let's take a look at present. Oh, in the present, we have the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles is very stable and very slow moving. Okay, so now Knights can be messengers, so we might be getting a message about our resources this week, which, you know, hopefully is a good one. Actually, it will be good because we've got the yellow background here, and the yellow, you know, all the cards have a lighter and a denser meaning, but the ones that are yellow in the background have like a, they have a more, they tend to err on the side of positivity, right? On the side of the light. Okay, so again, we have a lot of faith. Okay, there's a lot of faith that this week there's the light is shining. Okay, so the Knight of Pentacles. Now the Knight of Pentacles is contemplating what to do with his resources. Okay, now we've got this field in the background, right? And it is not planted. So what seeds do we want to plant this week in terms of our resources? Okay, so everybody, there's something to think about there. Perhaps that's the mystery. Okay, so the mystery is what seeds are we planting? What seeds are we planting this week? Because that is something to uncover. Remember, in the past, we've had to make like so many decisions and also like unsure, right? So now we're saying, okay, it is time to make a decision. And the decision this week is, maybe it's like, how are you going to spend your money, right? Like, again, big holiday coming up for a lot of people, a lot of different cultures. There's lots of really wonderful celebrations multiculturally this month. And so it's like, where are you going to spend those resources, right? That could be one of those things. And also, what kind of seeds are we going to start to plant for 2025? Okay, like that's really important. Like start thinking about that in the present. Okay, and then we future. Oh, this also came up. Okay, so I'm going to clarify this one because something is about to happen very quickly. Okay, so something's about to happen very quickly, and that because this is one of the timing cards in the deck. So I want to find out a little bit more about what is going to happen quickly, or what kind of areas. Like, let's get some clarity, please, Spirit, about kind of what area of life, right? Because we want to see some future as a result of those seeds that are being planted, right? Okay, and ooh, okay, a partnership. All right, now this could be romantic. If it is, it's a newer one, right? So we have our two people here, and there's going to be a choice that is made. So we've got the Two of Cups. So there's an emotional choice to be made in the near future, actually in the very new future, okay? In the very new future. The Two of Cups is a lovely card. It could also be a business partnership, okay? It doesn't have to be romantic. It could also be friendship. So there is something happening this week. Okay, let's review, okay, because I feel like it's very good. Okay, so in the past, right, there has been spoiled for choice, like too many things to choose, and it's like, okay, there's just been lots of, I don't want to call it anxiety. I want to call it like uncertainty. Yeah. Okay. So there's been some uncertainty. We've had to like, did I make the right decision? Yes. Okay. Some reflection recently about, did I make the right decision? Okay. Now in the present, we are looking at yes. Okay. And where are we going to now plant those seeds for 2025, for the next month? How are we going to spend our resources? How will we be rewarded for those resources? Okay, so like I recently found out, like I invested in some Bitcoin or something. I don't know anything about Bitcoin, but it just seemed like a good time. It was like 2018 or 2017. Okay, so pre-pandemic, some friend reached out to me, said I got an investment thing. I was like, okay, I'll do it. And then I don't hear anything for years and years and years. And then earlier this week, he's like, oh, by the way, it's tripled. And I was like, oh, okay. So we're talking about, yeah, anyways. So we're looking at what are you planting seeds for in your resources for later, okay? So like I planted those seeds a long time ago, and I actually just kind of forgot about it, and then it came back to me, and it came back, honestly, very quickly, okay? But no, okay, so good. Okay, so the decisions that we're making this week about planting seeds for the future, I'm getting that really strongly, okay? That this is about planting seeds for the future in terms of our resources. Know that they're done with confidence. As long as you feel good about them and that you feel like they're coming from a place of light and higher self, then you're gonna be fine. Okay, and when we make this commitment to what we're going to plant, we're going to find a very quick partnership happening here where there's like there's like a reciprocity and like an equal exchange. Okay, so there's like, this is very much an equal exchange. It's not like one person will be dominant over the other. It's a very equal partnership that's coming, and I love it. I'm like, bring on like having a wonderful, like, whether business partner or romantic partner or a really solid friendship going into 2025 is such a blessing, right? And like I said, don't doubt the fact that it's going to come quickly. Okay. All right, everybody. That's what I've got for you this week. I hope you found something of value there. And I'll see you next week. Okay. Bye.